Would you tell your friends about?
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of our Dash of Drama. We are here with Eden, and she is currently just working on a little bit of her mischief skill so that she can do well in her criminal career. As we know, she does have to progress in her criminal career and try to climb that ladder because she needs to get to the top of the ladder in that career so that she can meet that for her goal for this challenge. In addition to that, we have recently got a whim here from her that she wants to get engaged to Chris. We know that is the gentleman that she is smitten with, that she feels that is her soulmate. But as we know, they have a negative relationship. It's way in the red, but they have really good romance. So I do think it's going to be a bit of a struggle for us to get them in a position where they're going to be able to be engaged. I had tried to give him a key in the last episode, and he was like, I don't want a key. I don't want to move in. And she's like, how are we going to ever, move our relationship forward if you don't want to move in, if you don't want a key? And he's like, I just need some time. Obviously, he had just gotten out of his relationship with his wife, and he's like, I just really need some time, Eden. I need you to give me some time to kind of move on. I'm not saying that I don't want to be with you. I just need some time. So we are going to see if we can get him to come over at some point, and maybe she can obviously talk him into being with her, and she can hopefully get him to want to build on their relationship in a positive way, and we can hopefully get them engaged because she is definitely wanting to go ahead and progress their relationship. Also, we're going to try to get her to get to know him a little bit better. She does lack knowing some of his extra traits here. So we do want them to definitely get to know each other a little bit better. So we're just going to have her kind of talk with him on the phone a little bit and get to know him a little bit better here. And so we'll let them just do what they need to do here. As far as her needs go, she is in stellar position as far as all of her needs go. She could stand to have a little bit of a bath. So when she gets off the phone, I may queue up for her to go ahead and have herself a bath here. And that will, help her with her hygiene. I believe she has worked in 12 hours time. She will also need to continue working on some of her mischief because she does need to meet that skill for her job here. So we will have her work on a little bit more of her mischief skill so that she can go ahead and get a little bit more of that mischief under her belt and level up on that. So we'll have her go ahead and troll the forums a little bit more, and she'll be able to meet that skill. We currently have 7,322 simoleons in the household, which is fantastic. We do have to remain in this home while we are a young adult. We can't kind of upgrade or anything like that. So we are kind of stuck living in this starter home here throughout that time frame, and so there is that. But it does say that when we're an adult, we may build up or move out. So we are just collecting some money so that we can, once we become an adult, go ahead and maybe, increase our life a little bit and build up or move into a better house, something of that nature. And as we know, once she marries Chris here, they do need to have twins, and so we will need a bigger house for that. So she did find out that he is active while she was on the phone with him, so we did find out what that extra trait was, which is fantastic. So she has learned a little bit more about him, and she's feeling like they are getting a little bit closer, which is great, and I love that. We're just going to go ahead when she gets out of the bathtub after she has done her mischief, maybe send him a little bit of a flirty text and see if she can get him to, possibly want to come over to the house after they kind of talk a little bit more. Obviously, he is currently right now, acting kind of like he doesn't want to come over. The option for her to invite him around is not there. So, we absolutely hate that. And then we are maybe going to get her to come on out and do a little bit of scavenging so we can see about getting some more funds for the house here. So it does look like we have some frogs and we have some things that we can dig up in the area. I don't think, oh, maybe there might even be some things that she can harvest. Yeah, there is. So we'll even get her to do a little bit of harvesting, and she'll be able to harvest some things here in the area for some extra money. So that will be fantastic. So we'll just queue up some things for her to do here, and that'll be fantastic. She is just about to level up in her mischief here. We are almost to a level 3. She's currently at 99%, and she has done it. She has leveled up to a level 3 in her mischief skill, which is wonderful that she is, currently leveling up, and now she can purchase voodoo dolls on the computer. So we will look into purchasing her a voodoo doll so that she can have that, because we do need to purchase a voodoo doll and we need to bind a sim to it. So maybe she can bind Chris to the voodoo doll. Maybe that will help kind of get him a little bit closer to her. We'll see about maybe doing that. And maybe it'll help her to bind him to her. And, if she binds him to her through the voodoo doll, maybe she will be able to potentially, let's see if we can send him a flirty selfie here. And we will be able to, go ahead and, all right, she wants to send him this little kissy face. We'll just take a photo there. That's beautiful. She's going to send that off to him. And then we're going to go ahead and get her out there. Oh no, that kind of screwed up some things. Well, let me see. She likes gemology. Okay, sure, she can. If I can get my menu back, because taking a photo with her has screwed up this. Okay, I will do a quick reset and then I'll be back. Okay, we are back, and she has just finished harvesting some things. We're just going to have her continue finishing up with her harvesting of the apples, and then I'm going to send her off to do a little bit of fishing. I did try to see if we could get her to invite Chris around, and it is still looking like that is something that she can't do. So I'm just going to get her to do a little bit of fishing, see if we can get her fishing skill up, and if she is able to catch anything. We did get a ruby. We got 5 basil and 3 snapdragons, 10 apples, and 5 mushrooms. I am just going to go ahead and sell all of those things that she got, and that gave us 104 simoleons, which is fantastic. And we are going to go ahead and breed one of these frogs. Let's go ahead and breed with a sunflower. Oh, and that gave us a new dirt frog. We love that. So she is just doing a bunch of breeding of frogs, and that helps us obviously to get different frogs, and that brings us more money when we are going to go and sell those. So that is wonderful. It doesn't look like she actually harvested these oh, maybe she did. They just are ready to be evolved. Okay. All right. So she is just going to go ahead and get a little bit of fishing done, and we will continue to try to get him to come around. I'm going to have her send him a little bit of a text. Maybe he will be able to come around at some point, and she can get him to want to come see her, and they can build on their relationship. That is my hope. I realize their relationship is shaky at best, but her hope is that she can get engaged to him. She is wanting to start her life with Chris. She's wanting to see what that next step will take them. She's obviously wanting him to move in with her, but he's like, I don't think that I'm ready for that quite yet. And that's just because he literally just got out of a marriage, and now she's wanting to take the next step with him. She's wanting them to move in. She's ready to start maybe thinking about children. And he's like, wow, she's really moving fast. But it's just because she's like, I know he's my soulmate. I know he's the person that I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with. And she just doesn't want to waste any time at all. And that's just how she feels. She knows that he's the one. And she's like, if I know this, then why am I wasting any time at all? There's no point in wasting time when this is the person you're supposed to be with. So we are going to have her finish up with her fishing here. The only thing she's caught so far is a apple, and it looks like she just caught herself an angelfish, which is worth 12 simoleons, so we love that. She's really not that great at fishing. Currently, right now, her fishing skill is a level 3, so maybe she'll start to get a little bit better. Generally, it just tells us that she is outwitted by the fish, but you know, maybe she's going to start getting a little bit better at that. But I'm going to have her go ahead and give Chris another text here, see if maybe we can conjure him into wanting to come around, because I am hoping that, you know, it'll be his idea, that he'll be like, hey, I want to come see you. And that it really is her hope. Let's go ahead and burn these because they are smelly, smelly, smelly. And so we are going to obviously get those burnt. Can we invite him over? Like, their relationship is so bad that she has the option that she can dump him over the text or dump him over a phone call. But we definitely don't want to dump him. She wants to be with him. So we're not going to be doing any of that. It's telling me she is an introvert because she hasn't really been doing a whole lot of anything, but you know, I'm going to go ahead and send her home. We're going to let her go and get herself a little bit of a bite to eat. She's starting to feel a little bit hungry, and she does have work in 4 hours time. So it doesn't look like she's going to have Chris be able to come over before she has to head off to her shift, but we'll send her on to the house. She'll get herself a bite to eat here, and then we'll get her ready for her job, and hopefully she'll be able to go ahead and do well at her job today. I know she did do a little bit of mischief things on the computer, so I think that she has met that goal. Oh no, she hasn't. So after she eats, maybe we'll get her to do a little bit more of her mischief interactions, and that will be good. So we'll get her practicing that mischief a little bit more. Let's just have her socialize. She can troll the forums. She's feeling pretty angry from being on her cycle. It's just not a good time for anyone to be messing with her, it says. Well, we hate that for you, Eden. We really do. But, you know, I think the only person right now that could maybe even potentially cheer her up is her boyfriend. And he is not even, you know, trying to come around. She could send him an angry text. I happened to be in the neighborhood and he dropped by. Oh, yay. We love that. Yes, yes, yes. Let us invite him in. All right, we're going to give him a embrace. Oh, a frenzied kiss even. Let's give him a frenzied kiss. Since he has decided to come over, she is like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you. I am in such a mood, but she is so glad to see him, obviously. She's been wanting to see him all day, and she's just thrilled that he's here. And she's like, I really do want you to take a key. And he's gonna, I don't know how he's gonna take that. We know that he rejected her key the last time, but she's gonna offer him a key again. And he's like, I don't want a key to the house. She's like, honestly, I don't know what your deal is, Chris. I really don't. And she's going to give him a snapdragon, and we are going to just flirt with him a little bit. How can she? She can compliment his smile. I mean, their romance is amazing. If I could just get their friendship up, I think that we would do really, really well. So we're going to talk to him a little bit about fishing. Now that she's gotten her, you know, fishing underway a little bit, and she's at a level 3 now, I think they could maybe discuss a little bit about fishing. She's going to also ask him about his taste in music and see what he likes music-wise, and see if we can start to get a little bit of their friendship up. It's not working. I mean, they really just have nothing in common. So she's going to go ahead and figure out their differences. And she's going to apologize to him for offering the key again when she knows good and well that he is not ready for that. Confess to cheating. Who'd she cheat on him with? Okay, well, she'll confess to cheating. I don't think she did cheat, but it says she did, so there's that. Who did she cheat with? Hold on, I must look. Does she have romance with someone else? She has no romance with anyone else. I mean, they're completely red. Their relationship is so bad. She's going to ask him if he wants children. She's like, I want children. I don't want to be with you. And I don't understand like how our relationship could be so bad. Can you find common ground with him? Ask to work on your romance together. Actually, their romance is pretty good. He doesn't want to work on their romance dynamic. She's going to ask him if they should have a baby. I don't know what he's going to think about that, honestly. So she asked him if they should have a baby. He seemed kind of, you know, keen about that. I don't really know. He didn't really answer her, I don't think, but deep down, Eden knows that having a baby is such a huge responsibility. She just feels that she's ready to be a parent. Hopefully her partner agrees. It takes a lot to open up to another sim and find out what their differences are. That doesn't make it any easier to be rejected. And first impressions are strong. Nothing to do about it. This sim just isn't inspiring any kinship in Eden. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I just don't know if these two are going to be able to make it. See if she can ask him to cloud gaze and if that will maybe get their relationship up a little bit. And he's like yelling at her. He's like, I don't want to cloud gaze. I don't want to move in. I don't want your key. And she's like, I have to go to work, Chris. Like, I don't have time for us to argue. I don't understand what is making you so upset. And honestly, this relationship is so bloody difficult. It really is. But I will see you when Eden returns. Okay, so Eden has returned home. We are clearly having some issues with her and Chris. Like we just are. She is feeling like she cheated on him with this Mitchell guy, I believe, if I am not mistaken. But I'm also going to have her maybe call some of these other men that she has a bad relationship with, and we'll see how they get on. Oh, everybody's sleeping. Okay, we'll send her in. We'll let her get a little bit of rest, and I will see you in the morning. And there is a good possibility that maybe we will have to look into seeing if she can possibly be with someone else, because honestly, I don't know that her and Chris are going to be able to turn the tide on their relationship. But I'll see you in the morning. Okay, Eden has woken. She had herself a bit of a nightmare and it woke her up. She's just getting up and she's going to do a little bit of reading here. It seems that she wants to do some reading because she's desperate for fun. So I'm going to have her do a little bit of reading. When it gets a little bit later in the day, I'm going to probably give a little bit of a phone call to this Mitchell person. They have some bad compatibility, but she's very attracted to him. And so I am going to see about maybe seeing if he can come on around. We're going to send him a happy text, and we are going to see if maybe she can get to know him a little bit better. And maybe they can spend some time together and she can potentially build on a relationship with him. Now, he is married, but hey, she is not at all too proud to get him to leave his spouse. She's done it before. She would totally do it again. And we definitely know that about her. So we are going to have her see about getting him to come on over to the lot. And we're going to see if he and her can build up a little bit of their relationship and if they have a better chance at maybe being a little bit friendly with one another. I know right now they have a negative relationship, but the challenge of this is that she does have to start a relationship with someone that she had a negative relationship with first. So he is definitely in the category of that running. And since she is very attracted to him, there is a good potential that she could be that with him. Now, she does not feel that he is her soulmate, and she does feel guilty when she has a interaction with him because she feels like she's cheating on Chris. But her and Chris, even though they have great chemistry in the romance department, they just do not get on. And because of that, she is unable to propose to him. She's unable to build any friendship with him at all. They have zero things in common. They just can't find any common ground. And so I don't think that it's going to be something that she's going to be able to build on for them. And so it's really, really difficult. I think that, you know, they're going to be able to end up together. Well, whatever. Did you ask him if he could come over or like, what's the deal? I guess he's on his way. I don't know. We'll have to see if he's coming around. But we are just seeing if Mitchell is going to come on over. If he does come over, great. We will see if we can build on that relationship a little bit. And we are going to hopefully maybe start something with him. And hopefully she will be able to, you know, start a relationship with someone soon. She is currently making her way up in the criminal career. We are currently in the second level of her criminal career. She has made it up to a petty thief, which is fantastic. Her next promotion will be to a ringleader, and she is really close to that as well. All she needs to do is meet her mischief interaction, and I think she will get that on her next shift. So we will go ahead and get her started on working on some of her mischief, so I can actually get her trolling the forums here now, and we'll be able to do that. Oh, we also needed to get her a voodoo doll, so I will see about maybe purchasing her a voodoo doll as well. How can I do that? Let's see. We can purchase a voodoo doll. Order. Purchase a voodoo doll for 950 simoleons. All right, that's fine. So we've got us a voodoo doll. We are going to bind it to a nearby sim. Okay, so whenever someone comes around, we will obviously bind that to someone. And we are going to go ahead and breed some more frogs here. Let's go ahead and sell some of these frogs that we have in our inventory, and we will be able to make a little bit of money with that. There we go. All right, and we are going to go ahead and call Mitchell again, I think. Mitchell, honey, where are you? I really did want you to come on round. Let's get you to stop doing the mischief, and you can call Mitchell again. I thought he was going to come over, but I guess he's not coming over. All right, well, we will just give him a phone call. Maybe in our next episode, we'll be able to get Mitchell to come around, and we'll be able to build a relationship with him. And we will see about him and her being able to get together. I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you guys in our next episode of A Dash of Drama. And until next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.